Okay, Misha. This is where we stopped.
I'm not entirely sure, but let's give it a try.
Okay. Go ahead,
Wait,
Mikael.
you managed to choose the right door on your...
Weird. This place is quite different from the hotel. But
Lived here.
I feel like I've been here before and even lived here for a while.
Okay.
If I remember correctly, there should be a fireplace down that hallway. Clocky and I used to sit by the fire, listening to the crackling of firewood. And the room on the other side was
Oh,
a
what?
toy room. I loved spreading out all the toys from the box on the floor and making up stories for each of them. Hold on. This doesn't make sense. Didn't I grow up in Dreamflux Reef?
You're Mikael, babe.
So, what is this place?
You're Mikael. I'm so sorry to break it to
This
you.
could be a case of amnesia.
You're a nameless.
Don't worry, Misha.
Matter of fact.
It's common for everyone to forget certain aspects of the past. Those memories haven't
He's a child.
vanished. They're just lying in the depths of your mind. We can surely get them back. Since this place seems familiar to you, why don't we explore a few more rooms and see if you can recall anything more?
Yeah, then let's check out the rooms I just mentioned.
Oh, I just dropped my chair. Wait.
Tick-tock. 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 Hurry up. Tick-tock.
Oh my god, this is actually stressing me out.
Mikhail, that's the name. Now we all know him as the Watchmaker.
Right.
So, who is he talking to? Do you know anything about it, Misha?
I'm sorry. I don't know much about the Watchmaker.
But Mikael
But Mikhail.
rings a bell, doesn't
Anything
it?
special about that name?
Mikhail is
Right. Hey, Ghost.
Grandpa's name.
Grandpa.
Grandpa? Do you mean you're the Watchmaker's grandson?
But we haven't heard anything about the Watchmaker having descendants. And the name Mikhail is not rare. Perhaps it's merely a coincidence.
No.
Could you tell us more about your grandpa, Mikhail?
You're telling me they were alive at the same
Yeah,
time?
sure. He was a seafarer who fearlessly ventured into mysterious seas and storms. He was always on the sea and had lots of friends who accompanied him on
Okay,
his
they weren't alive
travels.
at the same time, and they told him
He didn't
tales.
want me to call him Grandpa because that would make him sound old. He believed he was still young. The name Mikhail was given to him by his parents, Mihaly and Elise, both renowned seafarers.
Nameless.
Every time he came back, he'd share his logbook with me and tell me about his adventures
Oh no,
at
they were
sea.
alive at the same time.
I want to become a great adventurer, just like him.
It appears that the Seafarer has nothing to do with the Watchmaker. So,
No, I
perhaps
feel like they
it's just a
twisted what
coincidence?
he was.
So, where is your grandpa now?
Dead.
He went off on a new journey, and it's been quite a while since I last saw him. So, where has Clocky gone? Did he leave to protect Dreamville?
You need to keep yourself safe too. Okay, Mikhail? Who's saying this? Grandpa Mikhail to Misha? We were in these rooms before already. Did I get everything that was supposed to be here?
I heard some noises from the room. Origami Bird? That's a friend of mine.
You and Origami Bird are friends?
Yeah. It's a member of the Compass crew. Just like Clocky and Miss Mirror.
Mm-hmm, Miss
And
Mirror.
there's more than just one Origami Bird. They are a big family with lots of brothers and sisters who look the same. They follow Miss Mirror's orders and handle all sorts of jobs on the ship. They're the best sailors.
Okay.
Sailors? Can origami birds be sailors?
I feel like sailors is the nameless.
Could you tell us more about the compass, Misha?
The compass is a ship bound for the new world. Clocky and his partners travel through layers of fog to the depths of the sea. Whenever there is danger, Clocky will use a compass and guide the ship in the right direction.
Okay.
That's a great story. But in the Penacony cartoon, Clocky and his partners have always lived in Dreamville and never ventured out, right?
Right.
Oh, that does seem to be the case. Weird. I clearly remember Clocky arrived in the new world in the end.
Perhaps Clocky has a hidden past.
So he has Mikhail's
I think I
memories.
hear the sound of water.
You once mentioned there's a magnificent fountain up ahead.
This is an origami bird I made for you. It will protect you from harm.
Just like they did with Clocky.
Hmm? Protecting Dreamville. Just like they did with Clocky.
Look, there it is.
Oh, the fountain. Yes.
The water resembles a precious jewel embedded in the dreams of all seafarers. Every time I gaze at the shimmering lights beneath the waves, it feels as though I'm back in this place, standing by your side.
Have you recalled anything, Misha?
Yeah, he has Mikhail's
Yeah.
memories, I'm pretty sure.
I saw these sentences in Grandpa's logbook. He used to say that despite the perils of the sea, whenever he stood on the deck in the afternoon, overlooking the sparkling waves, he would think of this fountain in front of his house. He often said that those moments felt like returning to his family's side, and the difficulties at sea didn't seem quite as challenging.
Hmm.
You know, I quite understand such sentiments. I'm not an elder. I was just being a bit sentimental.
Okay.
Perhaps every adventurer far from home carries a fountain within their soul. Even though the other side of the sea remains shrouded in the unknown, the fountain in front of his house serves as a compass, leading him.
Why am I
back to his
yawning? I
cherished
literally just
ones.
had coffee.
Yeah, while Grandpa was at home, we would stand by the fountain and place the compass, a toy boat that I made, into the pool. Back then, I would ask him when I could go on adventures like him, and he would always laugh and say I was still too young.
Have you aged?
It seems this Mikhail is truly a seafarer and has nothing to do with the watchmaker.
Yeah. Based on Misha's recollections, the scenes in the dream bubble appear to be his childhood memories.
But this raises more questions. According to Misha, he was clearly born on an oceanic planet and led an ordinary life, with no connection to Penacony at all. Could this be some sort of metaphor? Perhaps
Oh,
the
I didn't even
sea
think about
refers
that.
to the memory zone.
I'm sorry. I don't know, but my memories keep pouring out uncontrollably, like water flowing from a fountain. Perhaps I'll remember more things if we go further.
Hopefully, because there's a lot of questions about you, Misha, babe, and you don't know anything about yourself. Where are the letters?
Something very important.
We're going to the opposite side, right?
No, we should turn left here.
I wish to share your burden.
Huh? Something feels different about this place?
This is it. I remember this corridor. Up ahead is Grandpa's study. It was in that room that I saw him the last time.
Oh my god, wait.
The atmosphere in this room feels
Anyway,
totally different.
I don't know why I ran up. Now I'm not gonna be able to read it all. Oh, Clocky's here.
Clocky, you're here!
What did it say?
Huh.
Captain Misha.
Yeah. This is the room where we first met each other.
Oh.
Are those books on the bookshelf logbooks left behind by that seafarer?
Yeah. Whenever he came back, he placed a logbook on the bookshelf in his room. They contain records of his expeditions to every corner of the world.
Hmm.
He described our world as a fountain. At some point, the sea started to gradually swallow up the land where people lived. To ensure that everyone had land to settle on, he had to continue exploring the sea and search for the source of the rising seawater. On that
Everything's
day,
just a big metaphor.
he
But for what?
called me to his study, telling me that he was embarking on another journey. However, I could sense the gravity in his expression. It was the same look I had seen on my father's face.
Your father?
Before his
Who's your
final
dad?
voyage. I asked him if I could go with him, but he said that my adventure lay elsewhere and told me to stay home.
The music does not match the situation
and patiently
whatsoever.
await a certain sound at the door.
What sound?
He told me
Pick.
about a vast ocean in the sky. An ocean of stars. He spoke of a train that transports children with a desire to venture far away.
Okay, it is the Nameless. It is
traversing the
the
sea
Express.
of stars without ever stopping. He said that he knew the crew on the train, and that he had asked them to take me along. He said the journey I had always dreamed of would start there.
A train? Could it be?
Yeah, this whole time the sea has been the Sea of Stars.
It's the Astral Express. I remember now. Grandpa's friends are a group of nameless who came to this world to resolve a disaster caused by a star. Then, he gave his pocket watch to me. It was his cherished treasure.
Right, because he's the
appearing in
watchmaker,
every
babe.
one of his adventure tales. He explained that difficult times were ahead, but assured me that the watch would guide me. He said,
Stop with the yawning.
as long as I kept moving forward, I'd eventually reach my desired destination. And then, it was as if I heard the distant sound of a train whistle echoing throughout the room.
Exactly, Misha! And then we followed that whistle, didn't we?
Yeah. I think I can still find the way we took back then.
Wait, what? Okay. Captain Misha, we are now heading in the correct direction. We've overcome so many challenges. Let's continue. Let's continue sailing. We finally come out of the fog. Across the ocean is our destination. Not even the sea can stop us. We've lost our way so many times, but in the end, we have arrived at the new world. Tick, tick, tick.
This is the dream jigs.
Do you remember? You said you obtained a mysterious...
Hey, the shape seems to match.
Looks like we're just one step from review.
Is this one? Because didn't we see him in
This is it. This is my room of clocks.
Because you're...
While I spent
The
my time
watchmaker.
waiting for Grandpa to return from his voyage, Walter gave me this workshop.
Walder? Who the
and
fuck
it
is that?
became my secret base. Here, I learned how to repair clockwork and gears out of my fondness of precision mechanics. In my dreams, I was the captain of the compass, embarking on adventures with my companions, Clocky and Miss Mirror, in search of the new world.
But he's not real.
I
Because some people
was
can't see
born and
him.
raised here.
So, this building in the dream bubble is your childhood home.
Yes, but not exactly. To be more precise, this dream bubble itself is my home.
Looks like you've remembered everything now.
Okay, can you piece it together for us now?
Wait. Why does it feel like everyone
Yeah.
else knows something I don't?
Why am I Marge? Why am I Marge? Like, why are we the same? Yeah, babe, I don't know either. I really don't.
Marge.
I'm lost.
Do you remember when he mentioned a clocky that only he could see?
Yeah, the little guy here, right? But we all saw him in Dreamflux Reef, right? And Mr. Yang even greeted him.
Okay, so everyone...
Looks like everyone on the Astral Express has a childlike spirit.
Oh, so is it only the Express people that can see him, and then Acheron can sense him for some reason?
The answer lies in the Astral
Yeah.
Express. His experience shows that neither Firefly nor Acheron can
Yeah,
see this
only the
clocky.
Astral Express people can see it.
And when we were in Dreamflux Reef, you may have noticed that for some reason, nobody outside of the crew had ever
Right.
talked with Clocky.
And nobody
A
talked with
magnetic
Misha
love
either.
that can only be seen by a select few. It's just like a hidden message left by someone for the nameless.
So the
But
legacy left
Misha
behind,
can see Clocky too, right? They even grew up together.
babe.
But Misha hasn't
Only
started
we
the
can
way
see
of the
Misha.
Trailblaze yet.
That's the key to the mystery, March. Now, take a moment to recall. Have you ever seen anyone outside of the crew interact with Misha?
Wait. No way!
Yeah, they're all part of this memory
That's
bubble.
the answer, March 7th. This dream bubble is the place where I was born. And I
He's the
am
legacy.
the dweller in this dream.
He's the
Just
legacy
like the
Mikhail left
memories I
behind.
made. I should have stayed here and waited for you. But when reality and memories merged, I unconsciously pushed open that door and left the bubble with Clocky.
So it's not that the Watchmaker's dream bubble is empty, but rather the stuff inside ran away? And the whistle you heard was the sound of the Express arriving at Penacony?
Right, because I saw him in the dream.
That's one way to see it, but
That when we
I
got
believe
here.
there's a longer story behind
Yeah.
all this.
Yeah, there's
It's
definitely a
best
lot
for
more
Misha
details.
himself to explain all the details. How about we start with your name? Now, should we call you Misha?
Or Mikhail.
or-
Thank you all for helping me rediscover my true self.
All right, Mikhail.
Now,
Or is he going to
please
introduce
allow
himself
me to
as the
reintroduce
Watchmaker's legacy?
myself. I was born on Lushaka in the Presmere system, adopted by seafarers Mikhail and Char. They gave me a treasure, a name that carried their hopes. Mikhail Char Legwork, or simply Misha. If you prefer, you can call me by a more familiar name, the Watchmaker.
So, you're the Watchmaker himself?
Well, this is his room.
Unfortunately, that legendary figure is no more.
Right, okay.
I am only a reflection of his life. As for the child who has been with you, he's the innocent protagonist of Misha's childhood dream. A friend of Clocky. A young apprentice. and a future mechanic.
A
on
future
the Express.
mechanic.
And this also marks the beginning of his journey, devoted to the Trailblaze.
Wait, he's coming with us?
At the end of the journey, I left this little flame, which I so cherished, in my deepest dreams, hoping to pass it on to the nameless of future generations.
How long has he existed for then?
However, he somehow left the dream bubble and forgot all about his task.
This is trippy.
I apologize for all the confusion this caused.
Because he was born with a desire to trailblaze, wasn't he?
Oh, yeah.
I don't think Misha has
Yeah,
forgotten
no.
his role as a guide.
He remembered it.
He remembered it. And that's why he mistakenly appeared as a hotel doorman in his dream from the very beginning.
Yep.
The one who brought our unconscious friend here must have been Misha. If that's the case, we encountered the Watchmaker's legacy from the beginning, didn't
But
we?
Acheron did too.
Well, I have a sarcastic friend who says I always take big detours and end up back where I started. Perhaps that's what every nameless has to go through. But in the end, you found me. I'm sure you're all wondering what my legacy is. I believe my hound has mentioned the Stellaron and my wealth.
Yeah.
If I may apologize, the Stellaron part is real. As for my wealth, however, it's nothing more than a
Well,
baseless
some money would have been
rumor.
nice, but okay.
I left my homeland as a child and embarked on the journey of Trailblaze.
Mm-hmm.
I traveled to various planets until finally reaching Asdana, where my friends and I built the original
Oh, they
Penacony
built Penacony, the original.
and fought for its future ever since. I've been moving forward all my life, doing what I could to overcome the obstacles in my path. But ultimately, my journey reached its end,
So he created.
and I left behind no possessions worth entrusting. So, if you ask what's left within this worn-out train engine that can be called a legacy, I suppose it's the things that are still burning in the engine's furnace. Now that you're well aware of the current situation of Penacony, I certainly hope that you'll help me get this world back on track. But I'll leave that decision to you, for the path of Trailblaze is never paved by others.
Okay.
All I have for you is a story and two gifts.
It better be a good damn story.
I want to give you my pocket watch. It has accompanied me throughout my long journey, guiding that naive child forward, and has been blessed with the presence of so many great people up to this day.
Okay.
And my hat, too.
Your hat.
The one who navigated for me placed it on my head and planted a fanciful thought in my mind. The trailblazing expedition will never end. Now, it's time for you to make your choice. Once you've made up your mind, open that door and enter the long dream of an old man.
I'm excited. I want to see.
I'll be waiting for you at the end of this corridor of time.
I am a little
All right,
confused.
everyone. Let's make a decision, although I don't think anyone will have any objections.
I mean, yeah, like,
Of course. We've come this far. Surely there's no other option than moving
there
forward.
In that
isn't.
case, it's unanimous.
Yeah.
Then let's proceed together to the end of this dream and tell Mikhail our decision.
Okay.
Mikhail, where are you going?
Someone has to step up and save Lushaka. So why can't it be me, Misha?
Please don't go. And if you must, please take me with you. Don't leave me alone.
But
Even
Misha's
without me,
real.
you know how to proceed
It's a real
forward,
kid.
brave Captain Misha. The compass is waiting for you. Haven't you always wanted to be a better adventurer than me? Now go, board that train and start your journey.
Where are you going, Mikhail?
I'm going to clean the floor in the parlor car. I've promised the conductor.
Wait, first tell me, did you fix this watch?
Yeah?
I know what it
That-
looked like before.
So Misha's a
The
little
chain
grown
was
up here.
broken, the back case torn,
He
and
did
the
age.
marks on the dial all worn out. How did you manage to fix it?
Well, it's hard to explain, but I knew it could be fixed. It's
What?
the hands, Mr. Amundsen. Its hands were intact and pointing in the right direction, so I knew there would be a way to fix the rest.
I see. You'll work with me from now on. Haven't you always wanted to tinker with this train? You're its mechanic now. As for the conductor, I'll do the talking.
The conductor.
But I only know how to fix watches.
Don't worry. You've got what it takes. I'll teach you what you need to know.
Where are you going, legwork? It's time to head to our next stop. I'm staying in Astana with Rosalina and Tiernan.
Okay, those were the two other nameless.
I see. This place reminds you of home. The people of Astana have only achieved a tiny victory and still have a long way to go towards true freedom. Hanunu needs us. Don't worry, not all journeys lead to the stars. Even if I leave the Express, our path of trailblaze will continue.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I knew
Okay,
he
I'm a
wouldn't
little
stay on the
confused.
Express forever. Leave in peace, my friend.
So this is Mikhail,
And,
the nameless,
Take this
that is
with you.
dead now. He was talking to Misha back on Lushoka. Right? That's what it was called? Lushaka. Mikhail, where are you going? Miguel, car, legwork. Then Seafair, Mikhail. So the one talking is Misha, is it not?
This is Mr. Amundsen's hat. But why?
See?
When he departed, he said he would leave it to his best student. Well, I suppose the time has come. Farewell, legwork. Take care of Tiernan and Rosalina. And don't forget to write to us.
Where are you going, watchmaker?
Mika.
Don't worry, Micah. Just going on a little
Micah.
trip.
Is that Misha? Who the
Someone
fuck
has
is
to be at
Micah?
the forefront of the interstellar frontier, and I'm the only former nameless in Penacony. So why can't it be me?
Yeah, okay. The other two are already dead.
Because you're all we have. Have you forgotten about Tiernan? The cosmos is way more dangerous now. What will happen to Penacony if we lose you too?
But what will happen to Penacony if we don't find a way out?
So at this point, there's no family or anything, right?
Tiernan. How could I ever forget him? I've spent countless sleepless nights asking myself why I didn't go with him back then. We Nameless won't stop. Don't worry, Micah. It's just a matter of getting back to my old profession. Just wait for me to come back. But if, and it's a big if I don't come back in one piece, then you'll become the next watchmaker. Where are you going, old man?
Gallagher.
Oh, you're here.
Answer my question. What are you up to?
Relax, Gallagher. I just came up with a great idea. Wanna hear it?
Oh, come on. Aren't all your ideas just ways to get yourself killed? I may be blunt here, but you're the last remaining hero in Penacony. If you die too, the secret of the Stellaron will go to the grave with you.
Yes, I'm afraid there's no way out in Penacony, so I'll have to consider alternatives beyond Asdana. We'll organize a festival using the Watchmaker's legacy as a facade.
Okay.
And send invitations to the entire cosmos to gather people here.
So, a desperate struggle against the family?
Desperate? Don't we have you here, my friend? This task is challenging, but what hasn't been challenging for us along the way?
Fair.
Well, whatever you do, remember, make sure to send an invitation to the Astral Express.
Okay, so this is all recent.
Misha! Where are you going?
Oh, it's you, Clocky. Take me to Dreamflux Reef.
Okay. Because Michaela is
Last
Misha.
night, I had a long dream about the day we met. I want to write down that dream.
Write it down? Why?
Because that created young Misha.
So I won't forget it. Do you remember?
And then they just existed
you
within
got
that dream
the
bubble and
name
left the dream bubble.
Clocky?
That is the younger version of himself
Of course.
with all of his current
You
dreams
told me
or
that when
memories.
you were a kid, you lived in a room full of clocks. Those wall
Yep,
clocks
okay,
and pocket
I'm getting
watches
it.
grew up with you and were your best friends.
Yes, but what I didn't mention was there's a funny misunderstanding behind it.
Oh?
I was a kid, and there was always a special pocket watch in my memories. It was with my grandpa, guiding him on his sea voyages.
And that was Seafarer
leading the
Mikhail.
way in his every adventure story. I wanted to have a pocket watch like that too. And that's when you appeared in my dreams.
Yeah. Every night, we boarded the compass and set sail together.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what? It wasn't until the day my grandpa gave it to me that I realized it wasn't a pocket watch at all.
Oh? Okay, so what is it?
It was a compass.
To the Stellaron.
So, your name should have been Compassy. And the Watchmaker is just a nameless.
Oh.
We've arrived at Dreamflux Reef. So, where to next?
You know, Clocky, I don't think I'll be going anywhere else.
No. He's gonna die. I mean, he's not real to begin with. He's already dead, but... he's gonna die here. Oh, the body's... he's gonna...
I've
Oh.
traveled far enough, and it's time for a little break.
So, we'll set out again. When you're rested?
No, I'll stay here. And then, this is where it ends.
No way, dude.
This is... where it ends? What do you mean, Misha? You told me that the trailblazing expedition would never end.
Yeah, because the legacy lives on.
Yeah, that's what I said. So now, it's up to you to decide your next destination.
My next destination? What's that supposed to be?
Yeah, would Clocky still
I've
exist?
been following you.
Because they're both part of the
Misha?
same memory bubble.
You're acting weird today. If you're feeling down, we can just do what we usually do. With the clockwork.
No, I'm not feeling down. As for clockwork, yeah, it resolves all problems in this dream.
Mm-hmm. But not in reality.
So, do you know what clockwork actually is?
I'm not quite sure.
Well, everyone gets lost at times. They may hesitate and doubt which way to go. That happens in this dreamscape and beyond.
Yeah.
But don't worry. Everyone goes through moments of uncertainty and hesitation. Eventually, they gather the courage to make bold decisions. Whether it's calming, joyful, angry, or sad, all they need is a little nudge to take that step toward where they truly belong. I'm leaving that little nudge with you, and I hope you'll share it with others. Such is the essence of clockwork, the will of the Trailblaze.
Wow.
Clocky's hands spin around non-stop, indicating confusion, frustration, and weakness. But ultimately, people still need to move forward.
Just like your hands, always pointing ahead. This is where my journey ends. From now on, it is your path to walk.
Trailblazing means taking paths your predecessors forswore, and venturing even further. The Penacony in Mikhail's dreams does not belong to Order.
Oh my god, I have chills. Oh my god. Misha.
I can't believe that Eon would cast a glance at Penacony at a time like this. Is it because of the resonance from the legacy of the Trailblaze? Or perhaps the bond between you is so strong that it even impresses an Eon?
Well, there might be another possibility. Perhaps they want to witness, on behalf of the fallen Eons, who will hold the future of Penacony.
Oh.
If that's the case,
Whoa, hey
on
Amor.
behalf of the Dream Master of Penacony,
Thanks for
and
the raid.
107,336 members of the Oak family,
How was your little
I'm
Overwatch
extending a
session?
formal invitation to all of you. I'm cordially inviting you all to the Penacony Grand Theater to participate in the upcoming Charmony Festival.
We could just take you on right now, babe.
Of course, you won't be in the audience, but on center stage. Since the future of the
Ooh,
Stellaron,
Plat 2 though.
and even the entire cosmos is at stake, let's draw a conclusion there, in all fairness.
Ruben called you out.
If you truly believe in Akavili's path, then show me their courage and determination.
And babe, you're gonna see it. And you're gonna see it. Trust and believe. We have Misha's hat now. You're telling me that he just puts on a hat,
Detected.
The mood is set just
so when I
right.
ult,
Let the show begin.
it gives us the buff. How cute is that? How cute is that?
Does that mean he wants to fight us during the Charmony Festival?
I'm afraid so.
But it's gonna be like a
This is
performance.
weird. Aren't Arc villains usually plotting some dirty conspiracy in the end? But he actually said something like, "In all fairness." Could it be that he's underestimating
Does
us?
Robin betray us? No
Well,
way.
In my opinion, Sunday is deeply committed to his own philosophy. And
Because
genuinely
isn't
wants
the
to
only one that can
prove
summon
the
that
order is right.
fucking big ass choir thing we
He
have to
sensed a
fight
strong conviction
Robin?
and a desire for
Because she's a
dominance.
chord master?
Maybe he won't accept the outcome unless he wins fair and square. That's why he'll give it his all in the upcoming battle.
Yeah, he won't cheat. Because he's... I flexed on him too hard with my peak swag as I messed around and found out. Who at Hoyo? Who at Hoyo? Who? Who did that?
Yeah, you're right. We've
That was
even
so
dealt with a
bad.
Lord Ravager
That
of
was
the
so
Destruction,
bad.
So a follower of the Order won't be a big deal.
Anyway, we can't leave the Stellaron unchecked. This is about trailblazing a bright future for Penacony.
We also have to go find Welt
Mikhail's and his
and
predecessors'
Robin.
long cherished wishes. Now that we've taken up the
Well,
mantle,
he has
we can't
them
afford to
under the
fail.
harmony.
However, the same applies to the Order. Their plan didn't materialize overnight. And they
I mean,
have
yeah, I'm not
profound
surprised they did
collective
it.
consciousness of the plan
Because
and the
HSR,
festivities behind them.
it's like a giant meme.
A desire to dream,
Literally giant meme.
to slumber and escape reality. All those hidden emotions have given birth to the sweet dream of the Order. They've harnessed the will of an entire planet to create an Eon. This confrontation is far more complicated than a simple power struggle. To secure Penacony's future,
Exactly.
fighting on the stage alone is not enough.
What do you mean?
And now we're
Are
fighting
you
with
not
a
coming
clock
with us?
that has a
I
Mickey Mouse
believe
voice.
Firefly is trying to say that she's heading off to another battle.
Before I left, the Destiny Slave told me that this
Are-
journey would bring
Are we supposed to know who that is?
unforgettable rewards.
Destiny Slave? Who the hell is
Even
that?
though the script he gave me only had a few lines, I couldn't ignore
Ilio?
them.
Is that just another name for Ilio?
Because one of the lines said, "I'll experience death
That's not.
3 times in the land
You
of the
don't
dreams."
say.
3 times?
3 times. How many times has it been that she experienced
This
death?
can't be serious, right?
The first time was a painful death when I was
Right.
stabbed by the Blade of Dormancy, which led to all subsequent events. The script will always come true, but in a way that will only be revealed when that page is turned. So now I've understood the meaning of my second death. And I am prepared to face it. If all goes well, my efforts will provide crucial support for you.
You're telling me, okay, Misha's
Only
dead.
by achieving victory in this battle can
You're telling me
we
we're gonna lose
secure
Firefly
a
too?
future for Penacony. And only then, my third and final death won't come true in the most terrible form.
The most terrible form? Does that mean...
The true death. Where everyone in Penacony loses themselves completely in the eternal sweet dream of the Order.
We must do everything we can to prevent that.
But Elio's saying it happens
Have you
regardless.
made up your mind, Firefly?
That's what she's implying.
Yes.
Not even implying, that's literally what she's
Otherwise,
saying.
I wouldn't be here.
That Elio's saying that it's gonna
Thank you
happen.
again for your assistance for the Astral Express. May we meet again, in reality.
Yeah. Farewell, everyone. May your trailblazing expedition...
Okay, we can't have anyone else want to join the Trailblaze. Misha tried to join the Trailblaze.
I dreamed of a scorched earth.
Everyone, are you ready?
A new shoot sprouted from the earth. It bloomed in the morning sun and whispered to me.
The song cover?
Like fireflies to a flame, life begets death.
Stop.
May we meet again in
reality.
Oh, a
After
conversation
today,
continues.
Japella's
Okay.
name will disappear from cosmic history,
Ow.
and the Everflame Mansion will take its place. In the not-too-distant future, you'll receive an invitation.
To go to Penacony.
That's your next stop.
Land of the dreams. Penacony.
I hope you find whatever you seek there. Be it answers or salvation.
The Solar Hunters are honestly so interesting.
My 3 deaths.
Silverwolf told me about it. It's such a shame that it's not part of my script.
Well, babe, you could have came.
Well,
Like,
I
you could have
want
showed
to
up.
live. I'm never afraid of death. The opposite of death is eternal life, and that's something I'll
Yeah,
never
eternal
desire.
life is a
People
lot.
die, and I am no exception. Death is like a script, a fate that cannot be defied.
But look at Blade.
But that's exactly why we have to choose where we want to rest forever.
Mm-hmm.
Do you exist just to perish?
Are you not the same, Blade? The end you desire is not one dictated by others. If I were to die now, I would only be a weapon. I believe I should die as a human. Though its definition escapes me, isn't this the answer that ordinary people look for their whole lives? A name that can be carved onto their tombstone. The tombstone that belongs to me once bore the inscription, Glamoth's Iron Cavalry. Then it changed to Stellaron Hunter. But one day,
Firefly.
it will bear the name Firefly. And all the brilliance she showed at the end of her life.
Oh, I love her character a lot. She's such a good character.
That's quite unexpected, old man.
What?
Who would have thought your crazy plan would actually work? Do all you nameless
We're back
fools
with
just
him?
act on a whim?
Why are we back here?
I can sense that this false sweet dream is coming to an end. The Nameless may be young, but they had the ability to achieve this goal. Just like you did in your time. It's a shame you won't be able to see it firsthand. Maybe I won't either. Once something fictional is seen through, it ceases to exist.
So is he fake
Yeah.
too? I don't
Not
understand.
just those Nameless. Even Mr. Wings is just like you. Stubborn. Won't listen or give up.
Yeah.
No matter what. Well, fate is unpredictable, I guess. If we weren't bound by those cursed paths, Maybe we could have had some good talks.
Yeah.
But in the end, we managed to do it.
There's been a lot seeing
Now we can
a
find
lot of people. Like that's been the most
Remember
consistent
how those idiots cursed us?
phrase they've
Go
said
to
this
hell, you
entire
worthless traitors.
act is but in the
Well,
end, but in the
I
end.
don't know
And they
if
just
they really
repeat
meant
that so many times.
If longing for freedom means going to hell,
Yeah, he's a
then
like
I'll be
Misha,
joining you
right? Like
soon,
Misha and
you
Clocky.
fool. Let's get together and have supper again in hell. Oh, I almost forgot. There's one more thing. Here's to you. A glass of hello and goodbye, Trailblazer. To the imperfect tomorrow.
Wow.
It's
What?
warm here, isn't it?
Okay, Acheron backstory?
You're lucky to have found shelter from the rain,
Who is this?
let alone fresh berries in this desolate place.
I was just following the scent of life. It's particularly strong in a place like this. It's a shame these berries don't have much flavor.
That's a berry, babe. That looks like bread.
Seriously? In case you didn't know, this fruit is pretty juicy. The only downside is that when you chew it, it becomes extremely spicy.
What kind of fucking fruit? Oh my god, hell no.
Have you lost your sense of taste?
I can still taste certain things.
Oh.
A faint sweetness. Before coming here, I stopped by a place called Orkron. It had barren cliffs and nights lit by bonfires. Burgundy snow would fall from the
Burgundy
sky.
snow.
When it landed on my tongue, it tasted like raspberries.
What the hell?
The flavor wasn't exactly sweet, but it left a lasting impression. When I think back on my past, I realize that what's tying everything together isn't the big events, but rather these small yet unforgettable moments. Don't worry about it. Losing oneself is a reality that every self-annihilator must face. At least I haven't completely lost my senses and memories yet.
Mm-hmm.
Well, congratulations on adding another footnote to your journey.
So she's gonna end up losing her mind?
By the way, are you always alone?
No, I had a companion in Orkron.
Oh, a companion.
She's a short, nameless girl who aspired to explore IX.
Oh?
She always said she'd walk a path deeper and farther than Akavili's.
With a nameless, really?
Quite an ambition for such a small girl. So, what happened?
She became stagnant water.
What does that mean?
Well, my condolences.
Condolences. I don't need them. The girl left with a smile. She never regretted her choice and most definitely wanted me to say goodbye with a smile. So, that's what I did.
That's proof that you're grieving for her.
True.
Or perhaps I'm just afraid.
Afraid? I rarely sense that emotion from you.
Yeah, like, afraid of what?
What do you fear?
I'm afraid I'll forget the 30 days I spent with her.
Only 30.
Just like all the other days in my life. Most of them have already washed away with the rain, disappearing into an unseen realm. I fear that those vivid red memories will fade away too. There isn't much color left. And besides this faint, warm red, there's almost nothing.
Hard to imagine. A ranger accustomed to bloodshed, destruction, and chaos finding...
Need to charge my headset.
Red color.
because I have experienced this warmth many times. Long ago, I promised someone that I'd bring it to more people. And that for every remaining moment of my life, I'd strive for a better ending for all. As long as this red color still lingers, I have a chance to fulfill that promise.
Which is?
It represents a burning fire, a blooming flower, the berries in this cave, and life itself, fleeting yet still dazzling. In the end, it will lead me beyond the horizon of existence. And on the other side...
Cut off nihility.
Cut off nihility.
What?
The one blessed by the sleeping and shapeless is considering how to kill them. That's truly pure nihility. But you're right about one thing. After spending so much time near this stagnant water, only when I look at this vibrant red fire do I realize that I'm still alive.
I don't know why, but this story, Honkai's story really makes me want to like read the Bible.
Perhaps when the sorrows of the departed have finally quieted down.
Oh, thanks, Amor. I keep forgetting. Let me add that to the title.
Sky will clear up.
Have you heard of a planet named Biari Scamandros, Don Hung? It's
Oh,
one of
right,
the
these
Paradise
motherfuckers. Oh my
Kingdoms
god.
Under the influence of the Harmony. A sought-after wonderland for the inhabitants of the Dardanu major and minor systems. Half an Amber era ago, the family held an unprecedented festival there. And after that, everyone on the planet became part of the family.
Do you think the same thing will happen on Penacony?
Yes. Or how else can we explain it? The family deliberately
Everyone on the
used
planet joined the
Watchmaker's
family.
invitation to keep all the Pathstriders here, but banished the Emanator of the Nihility.
Because of the nihility, I'm rarely affected by the power of other paths.
Mm.
But somehow I can unconsciously infiltrate them. Maybe that's the risk they're trying to avoid.
I would disagree. Biari Scamandros is not part of the credit system or connected to the Silver Rail.
Okay.
It's nothing more than a remote civilization sheltered by the Harmony. But Penacony is different.
Very.
If the family messes with Penacony, that would be like declaring war on almost half of the factions in the cosmos. They have no reason to do that.
No, they don't. If they truly serve the Harmony.
And at least two people we know does not.
The path in Penacony is impure. The Harmony here has impurities.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember the ancient swarm disaster?
Oh, let me focus on this.
The propagation brought endless havoc to the universe, and it eventually evolved into a fierce battle among all eons. Two paths lost their eons in that war. The
propagation and the order.
And the order.
And the order was
coincidentally,
Inva?
Their downfall is related to a certain eon.
Akavelli.
Shipe, the Harmony.
Oh, Shipa.
Legend has it that they participated in the crusade against the Imperator Insectorum and devoured Anna the Order for unknown reasons.
Unknown reasons?
Holy forgaroni. So you're saying that the two leaderless paths are working behind the scenes?
Okay.
But I don't see any descendants of the propagation in Penacony. Could it be that the remnants of Beyond the Sky Choir are hiding within the family, trying to resurrect a fallen eon?
And they put it together. They put it together way faster.
But they're definitely planning something for the Charmony Festival.
No, for sure.
This is getting
Somebody
way
get
too
Boo Hill.
complicated. Is this
Somebody
why you
come
want
get
us to
Boo
leave
Hill.
Astana right away? Are you giving up?
The Charmony Festival will start soon. There's one thing that I need to confirm no matter what. A warp jump is the best way to do so.
Let's go pick up our boy Jingwen.
Time is running out.
Let's go pick him up.
I have another plan.
We're picking up Jingwen.
Hold on. Are you thinking of using the Jade Abacus of Allying Oath?
That's right.
Exactly. The assistance from the lawful Cloud Knights would be enough.
Think it over carefully. You can only use that once in your lifetime.
And what better than to prevent
I
the...
have considered it thoroughly. My companions are... They're also once-in-a-lifetime treasures.
Oh, he is so sweet. I love him. I literally teared up. I love Don Hug. 3 system hours.
Are you the only one here, my child?
Bitch, give me a gun and I'll shoot the bird right now.
Nameless is quite the diplomat. Our secrets have spread like wildfire within the family. And IPC starships are gathering towards Astana. This is a crucial moment for us. So, where is the chosen one who harmonizes the varied sounds?
Do they need Robin for this to work?
What do you mean, Master?
They need Robin.
I'm right here in front of you, aren't I?
You know, she was supposed to be the star of the Charmony Festival in our plan.
And it wasn't for no reason.
But the plan has changed. As her brother, I know she doesn't want to sing for the Order. So I'll take her place.
You've always been wise beyond your years. I'm sure you understand the consequences of your choice.
Oh? Consequences.
If you consider this a betrayal, well, there can't be 2 suns in the sky. I'll step up and take down the other sun if necessary.
Oh, he is not
Do
playing.
you believe in karma?
If karma exists, then everyone has their own karma. You have yours, and I have mine.
Why does that eerily sound like lyrics? Do you believe in karma? Chapelle Rome? Is Hoyoverse fellow listeners?
And my karma has nothing to do with you, Mr. Gopherwood.
Alright, but where is he? Where's Mr. Gopherwood at? Because there's no shot he's this bird.
All right. Since you're willing to sacrifice yourself for her, I'll grant your wish.
He's sacrificing him. They were willing to sacrifice
Well,
Robin then.
The compromise came sooner than expected. Why?
You and your sister were born as twins of the Order.
As twins?
And one of you is destined to follow this path to the end.
Is this part of your plan?
Yeah, it's seeming like Sunday's being really used
Of
here.
course. You're still as clever as you were when you were a child.
Like,
the opening is near.
It sounds
Go, my child.
like Sunday doesn't even know
Seize
the full
power
extent of the
of
plan.
harmony and reveal your karma.
I have one final question, Master. Why did you choose to bring the Order to Penacony? Wouldn't it have been better to choose a desperate world instead of a city filled with hope and dreams?
Yeah.
Why?
It's for justice, my child.
Justice?
If we lose justice in our hearts, we'll make the same mistake as the Harmony.
Okay, but can you explain further?
So, it's not you who manipulates the dreamscape with the Stellaron, but...
Well, that's where our conversation ends. Go ahead. The 107,336 souls of the Oak family have dreamed of this moment too many times.
Oh?
I shall ascend to the heavens, becoming the scorching sun. Bathed in my light, my people shall flourish, while all evil shall be eradicated.
Whoa, why is there multiple birds?
This is the interior of the Penacony Grand Theater.
Wait.
It's quite exhilarating to be
What the
flushed into the air by Soulglad. But why is the venue still closed when the Charmony Festival is about to start?
And not only that, the entire theater is eerily quiet. No audience, no staff, no one around.
Was a flop at the box office.
Yeah, I wonder how many tickets.
And then
Hey, that's not what we should
we
be
never
concerned
even went
about.
back with Sparkle to find out what the hell those buttons were.
Explore around. Be careful, everyone.
Like, we have to remember that there's these buttons. We will be free men as our feathers. Oh, and see, this is why we turn around, friends. Whoa, it's so creepy without any music at all. What the hell?
The atmosphere here is so creepy and unsettling.
I need to have a March counter.
Yet.
That is the third time this stream alone I have said what March then says 2 seconds later.
Yikes, they scared the life out of me. Why are there so many puppets at the ticket office? What? You're so annoying. Stop scaring me.
Are these puppets part of the stage setup? Even so, it's so eerie that the entire front hall is empty.
The souls? Because he said that. How many souls did he say? 3,000? 3.
Something feels.
There's no other grand theater in the dreamscape.
Right.
So Sunday's messing with us? He said we'd have a final showdown on the stage, but why is there no one here?
Everyone
My
is.
apologies for the delay, March 7th.
Oh?
You scared me. Where are you now?
I'm waiting for you behind the curtain. Following the Asdana tradition, I invite you to enjoy a stage play in 3 acts before the festival begins.
Okay, Sunday.
History is a mirror reflecting the universe's true essence. Let's use this opportunity to delve into the rich history of Penacony and the Eons.
Okay, yes, please, because I actually do need that.
Naturally, the future takes shape.
I do need a history lesson, please.
Let us commence with the dawning of the world.
Alright, everybody sit back and relax. We're watching a play.
After the Dusk Wars,
God damn it.
Darkness veiled the sky.
He's making me run through it.
Consumed the earth. Enna the Order emerged, destined to restore all existence. That marked the first day.
You can't have me try to listen to this and also run through, okay? I can't multitask like that. Oh my god. The music?
They gathered nebulae and forged.
The puppets are gathering around the frame. Are they expecting us to enter it?
We have to enter a dreamscape? Okay, now can we sit back and relax and just enjoy the play?
Where are we now?
Oh my god.
The atmosphere here looks similar to Sunday's inner world. Perhaps this so-called stage play is created with his abilities. This act is named Ode to Prisoner.
Ode to Prisoner?
Given the atmosphere here, I
Yes.
believe it's about Penacony's past.
Penacony's origin, I guess you could say.
Things were finally looking up as I managed to dodge prison during my recent trailblazing expeditions. But now it looks like I'll be back behind bars.
They're fake bars,
again.
though. They're fake bars.
I hope you like this land of freedom on a scorched earth.
As you can see, their sentences have long ended, and the IPC guards have long been expelled.
Right.
Yet, these prisoners remain enslaved, not by external forces, but by the confines of their own minds. Freedom permeates every corner, except fragile souls. It gives solace only to those who believe in its existence.
Prisoners, this is my order. Learn the essence of freedom and teach your fellow prisoners to fight for their lives.
Bitch, what? Like, he's keeping people imprisoned even with his theory, like his plan.
Thus concludes the first act. Amidst a raging war, the frontier prison headed toward becoming Land of the Exiles.
Okay.
This must be how Penacony was constructed. With the aid of outsiders, the prisoners were finally liberated
Right.
and established the Land of the Exiles. However, it appears that Sunday aims to convey the spiritual plight of the prisoners more than the physical aspects of imprisonment.
Right.
This show is a bit too literary for my taste. But the battle part is quite easy to understand. Anyway, we've arrived at the exit. Let's go! These puppets, where are they guiding us this time?
Anything behind this? No? Okay. Because he wants to create basically what Ode to Fool, what Penacony already is, a dream place. But he wants to force everyone into it.
This must be the second act.
The surroundings are different from before. The stage decorations look a bit tidier now.
Just a bit. It's not as chaotic.
When Gopher Wood led the family to Land
Okay,
of the
this is where Gopher Wood
Exiles
comes
and
in.
earned recognition from all 5 major lineages, did Penacony earn its new name, the Land of the Dream.
So it wasn't until Gopherwood took over, really, that it become what it is now.
Outsider, I beseech your aid in purging this mansion of the poison spread by the lurking instigators.
You want us to help you? What do you need?
I wish
Girl.
they could regain their reason and cast away the shackles of hypocrisy.
This is the second act. Looks like it's about Penacony's journey to
Right.
becoming the Land of the Dreams.
During which the family,
during which
yes.
the family plays a crucial role.
But this new master seems like a bad guy to me, don't you think?
Perhaps this is the truth Sunday is trying to express, if you read between the lines. The Harmony changed Penacony just as the guards once did.
Looks like we've gotta help those guys kneeling down over there calm down a bit. right?
My former master has long departed. But why do I still fear the remnants of his creation? Thank you, dear outsiders. My servants have regained their sanity.
New master.
Heed me, one and all. Your former master shall not return.
This isn't Gopherwood.
It is through righteousness.
This is the new master
Unwavering support for one another
that existed before Gopherwood came into play.
perfection.
And these are the 5 families.
Cast aside the veils of hypocrisy.
I'm assuming.
And embrace one another.
Get ready. Looks like another fight.
Immersive theater? I guess fucking so. No.
Alas, they remain but slaves till the very end, with the illusion of freedom. Thus concludes the second act. Amidst an illusory harmony, Land of the Exiles charted its course toward becoming the planet of festivities.
Mm-hmm.
This is how Penacony fell under the family's control. Since the arrival of the Harmony, the Land of the Exiles has undergone dramatic changes, not all of which have proven beneficial.
This guy really loves dramatic scenes. Bet he comes from a whole lineage of stage performers.
Well, that's kind of fucked up, March, because his parents are dead. Ode to Order. Alright, so this is now Gopherwood and forward.
Oh, I get it now. The last scene is all about singing the praises of the Order.
And the atmosphere here is completely different from the previous 2 scenes.
But these are all his own perspectives on each situation too. Like he's making this.
The concluding act of the...
Hey, aren't we supposed to kick off a short story and have a fight here just like we did in the previous acts? Why aren't any of these puppets saying anything?
Perhaps we'll need to complete the story ourselves, just like we did before.
So, do you think their mind needs tinkering or something?
Do we? I don't think so.
Farewell, former king.
Yeah, see, it's a puppet. Like, this is the world he's wanting.
How did it go? You can't change them? What does that mean?
They're puppets.
My apologies for my negligence. I forgot to inform you that the final part was scripted long ago.
Let our previous king recount it to you. Now it is time for the final rite.
Prepare for battle. Looks like we'll have to fight again.
Ugh.
In the hushed expanse of a nocturnal reverie, I leave faint traces behind. No need to remember me, or to recall the essence of dreams. What is mine shall wane, while you shall transcend its delicate nature.
This is the final scene. It's much more straightforward. He wants to expel the Harmony and establish an empire based on the Order.
Right.
Let's go. Once this stage play concludes, it'll...
After the Harmony Festival. Stop. Oh!
They imbued the world with meaning, perfecting all things in the heavens and on earth. Then, they rested from the labors of creation.
Why is it question marks? Isn't this Sunday?
Yet, all beings cried out to Enna. Under the banner of the Order, you have defined all things in the cosmos. But this made us realize that we are but puppets in your hands. Thus, on that day, all beings united and cast the Eon into the abyss of oblivion.
This Grand Theater looks totally different. Is this the power of the Order?
Everyone, get ready. This could be a tough battle.
I am a little scared. Because I get the feeling I'm not going to be able to beat the boss. If I was struggling that much against... I was struggling that much.
That marked the 7th day. Cheers and chants reverberated in unison.
Acheron's here. Oh no, this is me.
Look, there he is!
Where's Firefly?
That concludes everything related to the Order. What are your reflections on this, my dear guests?
I hate it.
Nevertheless, this is but a trivial blip in the annals of galactic history.
In the what?
What truly matters is the course this river shall take in the days to come. You've arrived at the perfect moment. The Charmony Festival is about to commence, and it would be a shame if you were absent for the Harmony's prologue.
How are you gonna still see the
Allow me to
Harmony?
Extend my warmest welcome once more. Welcome to Penacony Theater, the very core of the Sweet Dream, the abode of the Stellaron, the grand stage of the Charmony Festival, and the very place where the future of Penacony shall be determined through conflict.
In the very place where your schemes get smashed to smithereens. Tell him.
Your unwavering faith in the Trailblaze is truly impressive.
This is coming from someone that's
True goodness
following a
can
dead
only be
Eon.
achieved through faith.
Allow me to point out that falling into a permanent slumber is not happiness.
It's not.
Especially when those people are driven by someone else's will in their
Yep.
sleep.
They're being
You
puppeted.
still believe that the Order only seeks to control the universe as their puppet, Himiko?
That's literally what's happening.
No
What do you
matter how
mean?
perfect your vision of paradise may be, a cage remains a cage.
Exactly, tell him.
People will never achieve true happiness in a world like that. They would just be toys for the Eon.
He's annoyed.
Seems you have misunderstood my intentions.
Your intentions
Allow
are
me to
good?
clarify. My desire is not to resurrect a fallen Eon or become one myself.
Okay.
My sole objective is to create a paradise free from Eons, where the Order ensures the dignity and happiness of all humanity. A paradise exclusive to us human beings.
That's not the case. If people
Yeah.
are to live with dignity, there must be nothing and no one above them.
Yeah.
In your so-called paradise, you would be the one reigning supreme.
Or he would be the one suffering.
Looks like we won't be able to convince each other. Now that our conflict has been destined, let's unveil our paths and reveal to the universe the true path. However, before the prelude to the future begins, please take a moment to ponder the questions I've posed. Is darkness equal to daylight? Are sinners equal to the righteous? If you are born weak, which god should you turn to for solace?
He's flying. I'm dead. I'm literally gonna die here. I struggled with all three of these.
I already know your decision.
I now permit you to gaze into the sun.
On these 107,336 stones, the almighty and powerful strings of harmony are at my disposal. The supreme tuner, harmonious choir, Dominicus! Lost souls, come and meet your master.
The embodiment of the harmony? So the true purpose of the Charmony Festival is to usurp it?
What in the actual fuck? The music?
What are you waiting for? To betray my customers? I charge extra.
The first fight was harder? Okay, thank the fucking Lord. Easy.
The time has come. Creation will be reborn from the remains of the gods.
Danhang?
The Lufau is here?
Spirit, heed my word. Show no mercy.
Jingwen!
Wake up! Wake up!
He's here.
Hey, wake up! The sun's frying your butt.
What?
Are you alright? Can you hear me? Do you remember your name? It does? Well, doesn't ring any bells to me. Looks like your mind's still in one piece. If you're able to remember such details. Well, that's reassuring. It's a long story. Simply put, Danhang used the Jade Abacus of Allying Oath when we were in the middle of a fierce battle.
Jingwen,
and summoned the
dude.
general to help us just in time.
I can't believe.
We returned to reality. Look, this is your room. Everyone else has also returned from the dreamscape. Himeko and the rest are at the lobby discussing matters with the general.
Wait.
And now that you're awake, we should tell the crew that you're all right. Come with me.
Not going to come chat with me, sleepyhead.
What?
That voice.
Black Swan.
Is that Black Swan?
Wait. You said there was an hour left? What the fuck else is gonna happen, dude?
Hey, where are you going?
Hey, we meet again, sleepyhead.
What's Miss Black Swan doing here?
Nothing, Miss March. I noticed
There's no
he
way
was
it's over.
awake and wanted to check to see how
Where's
he was
Robin? Where's
doing.
Well?
Though the strike from the general was timely, its destruction was also immense. When emanators collide, ordinary people inevitably suffer. But, luckily for them, the dreamscape is my home turf. Thankfully, I managed to get everyone out before the harmonious choir collapsed.
Dude, Danhang and Jingwen attacking at the same time?
Thank you, Miss Black Swan.
Don't mention it.
That was so
After
good.
all, I wouldn't want to see such precious memories vanish. You're heading to see your friends, aren't you? Would it bother you if I walked with you for a short while?
Oh, go ahead, girl. You stay with
Of course
us.
not. But you're not planning on doing something like last time, are you?
Why?
Apparently, I think she's running next
I've never harbored any
after
ill
Boo Hill. I think she
intentions.
runs with Firefly.
Well, not when you were around.
Perhaps.
Anyway.
Himeko and Mr. Yang are probably still busy. Let's go look for Don Hung first.
Mr. Yang. Babe, where's Robin? Are we not concerned? Where is Robin?
You're awake. How do you feel?
Well, fork me.
Oh my god.
You must be that Stellaron they were talking about.
I didn't mention anything to him.
Partner, you got it all wrong. I heard it straight from the memo keeper.
Oh.
Allow me to introduce him to you. This is Boot Hill, a Galaxy Ranger.
Oh,
During
is
our
he?
pursuit of a certain person,
I can see that working.
we crossed paths and just so happened to uncover a shocking plot being concocted by Mr. Sunday. Which is why we sought you out, to help the Astral Express save the world together.
No need for thanks. The Galaxy Ranger's principle is correct every injustice one sees. That's how you lot in the Cienjo put it, right, Don Hung?
More or less.
Wait, hold on a sec. This is the first time I'm hearing about this certain person. Who are you chasing? And why would that lead you to the Express?
He chasing Acheron, babe. You better walk
question. It's,
Me.
Who was it again?
Boot Hill.
Do you remember?
Babe. I don't know, man. You're looking kind of sus.
No, that ain't it. I just can't seem to recall. Weird.
Oh my god.
My neurochip hasn't registered any malfunctions.
I can't seem to remember either.
What's going on?
They can't remember Acheron.
Heck, forget about it. If it slipped all our minds, reckon that person was just a minor scoundrel. Unimportant.
At one point, when we tried to talk about Acheron, we couldn't remember anything either.
Yes, when the dust settles, I'll just think of a way to recall it in the memory zone.
10K.
Everyone, let's hurry up and look for Miss Himeko, shall we? He's now a minor star on Penacony, and the entire hotel's concerned about his well-being.
You're right. Let's head to the lobby then.
I just TP. I guess right here. Ding you in!
Look, they're with the General.
What?
That's all right. In these times of conflict for the sake of utmost safety, it is only right that the Alliance steps forward to mediate on behalf of the Astral Express. We must not allow you to take unnecessary risks.
Somebody give him a hug for me.
Furthermore,
please.
Despite the IPC's eagerness for success, it prioritizes peace above all. And the family, trapped though it may be,
wait.
professes a desire for harmony. The Alliance
okay, I guess I'll let it finish.
With reason. I firmly believe both parties can indeed put aside their differences and come to a peaceful agreement.
The General possesses a deep understanding of the greater good. With the Cienjo Alliance mediating, peace for Penacony is within reach.
You flatter me. But ultimately, it's been all down to the Express. Without your
I mean,
efforts,
yeah, if we hadn't shown up,
dream paradise
this whole thing would have been over.
by the last remnants of order before there was even a shot at peace.
So what happened to Sunday? Is he
Well,
dead? No.
Look at that. Here comes the big hero. If it isn't the galactic baseballer.
And this is why I love him.
Hero with unparalleled insight.
I love you.
Are you okay? I heard you couldn't wake up. Are you feeling unwell?
Don't worry, Mr. Yang. There is nothing wrong with him. He practically burned through a lifetime's worth of jokes on the way here. What about you, Mr. Yang? I heard that even Miss Robin wasn't spared. And that guy locked you both up.
Okay, but where is she?
It's a long story. But at least Mr. Sunday took it easy on us. He used an ability called tuning to connect our consciousnesses with his. In other words, he imprisoned us within his consciousness. Thanks to General Jing Yuan's destruction of the Harmonious Choir, we were able to escape.
Okay.
He used that tuning on us too. Does that mean that we were almost imprisoned as well?
I can confidently say now, he was truly after a fair fight with us. Had he wanted, he could have easily taken us down without so much as lifting a finger.
Speaking of the Oak family head, where is he now?
It's complicated, but in a nutshell, he's now the former Oak family head.
Who's the new?
The IPC has named him the key figure in the family's Penacony split, citing a threat to cosmic peace. He must represent the family and answer for the unrest caused. His trial is set to take place at Pier Point.
Oh.
The family quickly labeled him and the remnants of the Order as enemies, declaring the turmoil an internal rebellion. This move effectively barred the IPC from intervening in family affairs on both moral
Damn,
and
so the IPC can't
grounds.
interfere now.
Everyone really has their own agenda, after all.
No Jade appearance.
What's going to happen to Miss Robin? She and Sunday won't be able to deny their involvement in the Charmony Festival. They're siblings, after all. Why the sigh, General?
I can only say that this incident is an unexpected mess for the girl. The Alliance will try to persuade the family to consider this matter carefully during mediation. It's time, everyone. The IPC's key members and I have agreed to consult one another before the upcoming negotiation.
Key members.
Do any
Jade?
of you wish to sit in?
Yes, please, me.
Given the General's invitation and the matter's significance to the universe,
Yes.
the crew will naturally accept.
No, fuck what they say.
However, if the IPC
No,
has any
fuck what they say.
reservations-
We're going.
Of course you're welcome. They've mentioned that your team is a trusted ally of the IPC in Penacony, so
Do they
there's no
have-
reason not to welcome you. Besides, if there can be reliable observers from
Where
the Astral
is-
Express present, discussions will go more smoothly. So, what do you all think?
Yes, I'm going.
Well then, we shall oblige.
Like, Jade is gonna be there.
I'm kind of allergic to those types of situations. I think I'll just head back to my room and start packing.
Okay, girl, bye. I wanna go.
Not to worry. Himiko and I will take care of
And
things.
I'm afraid I'll also have to return to the Express first. The conductor is worried about us. It's best I go and explain the situation.
Thank you. What about you?
I'm going.
Will you join Welt and me?
I'm going.
Or have you got other plans?
And you better give me a choice.
Great. Although I'm not too sure of the reason, the representatives from the IPC have insisted on his presence. Allow me to lead the way. Follow me, please.
Why would they?
The negotiation will commence at the hotel lobby. Everyone, please follow me.
Why would they insist my presence? Save that for after.
Mr. Aventurine and Miss Topaz are here too. Oh,
Oh, wait,
noticed that over
Aventurine?
there.
The Intelligentsia Guild's Dr. Ratio. This assembly is quite something.
Where is Jade? Where is Jade? What the hell is this? Aventurine, I want to talk to you, babe, because, like, what the fuck happened?
It's been a while, my Astral Express friends. I would also extend my sincere thanks to you, General of the Lawfu. The presence of everyone here assures that the talks will likely reach a conclusion that satisfies all sides.
What happened?
Oh. Looks like everyone has come with expectations. Care to share?
Of course. Topaz, if you please.
Sure, leave it to me. In summary, it's good news. After much deliberation from the Strategic Investment Department's council, the absolute majority of members have agreed to the following resolutions. In light of long-term considerations for interastral peace, and by authority of Pierpoint HQ, the Strategic Investment Department, on behalf of the Interastral Peace Corporation,
here you
will
go,
permanently
Mr. Shaw.
relinquish its claim on Penacony sovereignty.
If you'd like to
and
join,
offer
you definitely
unconditional
can.
support of the family's rebuilding efforts on Penacony.
Now that's something.
You can share your little adventure while you try to regain your good account. What did she say? In light of long-term considerations for interstellar peace. Okay, but where did he go?
To be honest, it does nothing to benefit the IPC. But it is extremely beneficial to the long-term development of the entire universe.
Has the IPC finished sharing all its thoughts? Then it's our turn. The Guild, much like the Genius Society, has taken a keen interest in the recent calamity in Penacony. Ultimately, both parties have agreed to a comprehensive collaboration, offering technical support for the reconstruction of Penacony. The floor is yours for the finer points, Mr. Screwlum. Enlighten us, please.
Organic life's unrelenting search to understand
Screw him. Even he made an appearance in this.
is something I both admire and envy. Inorganic life has no mechanism to evoke dreams. But when my mechanical impulses are activated, my inspiration circuits will start to operate, and I will enter a state defined as imagination.
He can imagine.
Every time, within the realm of imagination, there emerges a fire from the shadows. It is warm, bright. I frequently ponder this flame might represent the essence of intelligence. A cluster of inspiration ignited by high temperatures. The future direction of the universe may well lie within it. Alas, they are nothing but projections of my thought system to me. Desired, but unattainable. But after learning of Penacony's accomplishments, I have come to realize that the flame is not beyond my grasp. After deliberations with my partners, we have decided to defer the progress of the Simulated Universe project.
To defer it.
And instead, assist the Intelligentsia Guild as technological consultants in the research of the Dreamscape and Memory Zone, so that these assets may be better used to serve humanity.
Okay.
Not only that, we've also established contact with the Garden of Recollection through the IPC, and they've pledged their support for our research endeavors. I'm truly happy for the Dream Chasers on Penacony. The cosmos' brightest and, let's admit, dimmer intellects are now at their service.
Okay. It's a big W for everyone.
Agreed.
Yeah.
It's hard to imagine members of the Genius Society taking an interest
Everything's
in such mundane
wrapping up
research.
in a little bow.
Never mind.
So what's
At
the
the
catch?
end of the day, this is a positive outcome.
No wonder everyone insisted that he be there.
It heartens me to learn that everyone is willing to put aside their differences for Penacony's plight. I trust that everyone will surely reach consensus in the upcoming negotiations. Looks like Penacony's future is decided. I'm wondering, is there anything else the crew is concerned about?
Acheron, what happened to her?
Peace is our greatest wish. Beyond that, we desire nothing else.
Well, that's good. Now that everyone's minds are at ease, I shall take my leave. You may now depart with peace of mind. The Alliance will deal with all subsequent procedures.
What? Sometime later.
If that's the case, it appears that we have nothing else to worry about on Penacony.
What?
Looks like it's time for us to embark on a new voyage.
Sounds good to me.
You two head back to the Express first. I'll pick up March and deal with the checkout procedure. Oh, also, Miss Black Swan, you have a matter to discuss with me, yes?
Nothing escapes your attention, Miss Navigator.
You've been with us this whole time, huh? In any
Okay,
case,
well, does
he and I will be waiting
Black
for you
Swan
in March
remember
on the
Acheron
Express.
at all?
Let's go. Our time on Penacony has come to a fruitful end.
Penacony's journey ends here. I guess it was pretty fruitful.
This story...
Well, seems the dust is finally settled, no? Well done, friend.
Like, what? That's it? What do you mean? What do you mean it's over? How? How? How is it over?
The navigation meeting is about to start. We're all waiting for you. Ahem. Looks like everyone's present.
Okay, the conversation? What was it?
Navigation meeting commence then.
This a meeting to decide our next stop?
Hour.
How we doing this? A show of hands.
Hold your horses, cowboy. It's for those to
Yeah, I was about to
decide.
say hour. What in
Allow me
tarnation?
to explain. Mr. Boothill and Miss Black Swan submitted a request to temporarily travel with the Express.
They're
for
coming
their
with
own
us?
personal reasons. As you all may know, the Astral Express never declines any passenger whose heart yearns for the distant stars. Therefore, they will be traveling with us for a while
What?
until they reach their destinations.
Whoa, the Express is going to be much livelier now. But, Miss Black Swan, you better not use your memo keeper abilities to pull any pranks.
Understood, Miss March. I promise you, you'll never see me in your room while you're taking a break.
Don't! You're freaking me out. All right. Now that everyone's met everyone, we can continue our navigation meeting. Firstly, Pom-Pom wishes to thank everyone. If it weren't for you all unearthing the truth about Penacony, Pom-Pom would have never known where Mikhail and the rest had gone.
Oh, yeah. I'm glad he
What they
knows.
had to go through was regrettable, but I reckon they all fulfilled their wishes. And it was thanks to all of you. Thank you, everyone.
Misha's
Now
cutscene
then, we come to the crux of this navigation meeting.
was so
We
sad.
must decide on the Express's next stop. Let me introduce our current options.
You have options?
The first choice is from Himiko, the oceanic planet of Lushaka, a planet composed entirely of water. Many aquatic races reside there. Of course, it's also the home planet of the venerable, nameless Mikhail.
Mm-hmm.
The second choice is the agate world Melustanen, suggested by Welt. It's famed as one of the initial sites of the Stellaron disaster, and the place where the beauty Idrilla ascended. Today, it's celebrated as a planet of undying allure.
This is Argentees.
The third choice is Edostar, a planet nestled within a vast ion storm region, currently under assault by the Antimatter Legion. However, the distress signals from there have recently ceased, prompting the IPC's wish for us to check in on the situation. The last choice, courtesy of Black Swan, is the glass belt Petravia, a massive belt of asteroids that was turned to glass by the Lord Ravager Zephyro. These days, it's apparently known to house one of the branches of the Morning Actors Troupe.
Hmm.
Ooh, so many options. I'm seeing stars already.
Next up, everyone will select the destination that they wish to visit, and then we'll put it to a vote.
I don't want to go here. I don't want to go to... Which was his place? And this is interesting.
Second choice is the
That's interesting.
This trip to Penacony has allowed me to see another side of the Stellaron disaster. In terms of symbolism, the state of the dreamscape bears a striking resemblance to the agate world. Visiting it might deepen our understanding of the Stellaron.
What was that sound?
That makes sense. If that's the case, I vote for the agate world too.
I personally think the situation on Edo Star might be more urgent. As Nameless, should we not extend a helping hand?
March is right. Though the fact that the distress signals have ceased means we're probably too late. But I still think we should investigate the situation.
Does this decision actually affect
3
us?
votes for the Agate World, 2 for Edo Star. Looks like we have a winner! Next stop, the Agate World, Melustanin! Then this navigation meeting is adjourned.
Wait, does that actually
I'll go check the
affect?
warp jump coordinates. Everyone can catch up on some rest in the meantime. When it's time to make the jump, Pom Pom will make an announcement.
There's still some time before the jump. What should I do?
Wait, are we jumping right now?
How about a chat? Over here.
Wait. Oh my god, wait, so my decision actually affected that? I didn't think it was actually going to affect it because then I would have picked what they picked. I was so sure we're going to go there regardless. I just wanted to see their input on what I picked.
Please let this trip be uneventful. Please let this trip be uneventful. Please let this trip be uneventful. What's with you and always copying the way I talk? The last couple of trailblazing expeditions have been downright terrifying.
I thought you just said you want to go check out the people.
Fun, cozy, and cute adventures for it. Come on, start praying with me. Please let this trip be uneventful. Please let this trip be uneventful. Please let this trip be uneventful.
Yeah, they should really give us... They need to.
For some reason, I'm suddenly stricken by the feeling that we haven't crossed paths.
I know, I miss talking to you. I'm gonna be sweet.
I should have known better than to expect anything
That was serious? I quite literally meant it. This time you must embark with us when we reach our destination. Period. Tell him. Oop.
Got it.
See, he loves me too. I love you, that hug.
This Astral Express sure is comfy. But I got one tiny problem with it. How come
Isn't there a
ain't no
bar?
potent drinks on this ride?
I'm pretty sure there's a bar somewhere.
I can live without malt juice, but at least stock something else. Like that white gem, common as dirt and not too pricey.
Well, babe, you should have bought some. I'll help you ask.
Thanks, brother.
Brother.
Any low-cost swill will do. I ain't fussy.
Thank you, brother.
All these years out in the wild, and now I'm bunking in luxury. Gotta
That's
say,
crazy, Black Swan.
It's quite
Wow.
the treat.
That's gonna be so interesting. What do you mean? We can traverse to a few worlds next world? I wonder how that's gonna work. How are they gonna do this? Like, the Trailblazing quest, how is that gonna work?
Oh, you're here. Seeing your reflection among the stars in the porthole really does seem
Okay, I guess you're
surreal.
right. Got a point there.
How about it? This journey of beautiful dreams. Was it to your liking?
I feel... How do I feel about this Trailblazing quest? It was a lot. It was a lot. And I feel like I didn't even grasp half of what they were saying. And I feel like I need to rewatch it and have it broken down for myself so I can completely understand what the fuck I just witnessed. I need Black Swan to literally break down what happened. It also left me kind of wanting more. Like, don't get me wrong, I loved the cutscenes.
There's a rich scent of curiosity here. Such memories can be irresistibly captivating. So, how about you hand that small parting gift back to me?
Twitch is...
I'm quite eager to have it back.
Wait, what? Oh, the card. Wait, what? Her star? This.
Oh?
It is.
Never mind. I just stumbled upon a particularly fascinating spot in your memory.
Acheron's not there anymore.
Before I explain, I would like to apologize to you. This farewell gift I gave you isn't really a compass from the memory zone, but merely an empty light cone.
Damn, so what does that mean? If March has the
Remember when
same...
we entered the hotel in the dreamscape for the first time, and I procured a few trinkets from your companions. Their functions are similar. This way, I can always be attuned to your location, ready to assist immediately if you encounter any threats.
Marches? He's gonna be Nihility? Oh my god, we're gonna get March story? Oh my god, I'm actually so excited. I'm so happy I picked that place now.
But this is not its most intrinsic function.
We're gonna get a 5-star version
Light
of
cones
March.
are slices of light used to encapsulate solidified phenomena.
Yeah.
This empty light cone is the same.
We're gonna have a full crew that's
It can etch
5-star.
your memories in their most vivid form, and then allow me to admire and manipulate them, turning them into unique mementos. All the world is born from the power of mind and soul, and that power is memory. To prevent ourselves from being forgotten by the world.
I mean, it's kind of how like
we
Don Hung,
must
he
make
has
the world
2.
remember us. Or
And it was
use
also
our
part of his
memories
lore.
to recreate it.
Because I feel like we're the only ones that can
Life,
actually swap.
seemingly vast, offers but a scant collection of impactful memories. Some joyful, some sorrowful, some light, some heavy. But you are different. Memory is a reflection of the future. Within that reflection, I see your unparalleled worth. You have the power to craft memories that can captivate the world. Your memory can illuminate the universe's future path. And that memory will be as scintillating as the star clusters you see in this porthole.
No, literally, when I tell you, I literally share a brain cell with March. Because the amount of times I would say something, and then literally 2 seconds later, March would say the exact same thing. I love her.
Precisely. But do you know the deeper meaning behind it? The reason is simple. In this grandiose and ostentatious dream of the families, Only you personally experienced the entire course.
Is she breaking the fourth wall right now? Isn't that what she's saying? She's literally saying that us, the player, we're the only people that experience the whole course.
Patience, my friend. I will reveal the answer to you, but that time is not now. Turn around and take a look at your friends. Every one of them is reveling at the arrival of their next destination, all filled with hopes and expectations of their own present and future. Revealing everything at this moment would be a bit of a buzzkill, wouldn't it?
No.
I'm looking for an opportune time, a time when you're totally at ease. Perhaps when the night grows hazy and you're about to drift off would be the
That's
most
important.
opportune. How about one fine night? I will prepare the candles, aromatics, and even a cushy couch to create a cozy dreamland.
She's gonna give us a bedtime story. Your dream has come true.
I will tell you the answer in the form of a little bedtime story to lull you to sleep.
Ahem. Hi. Hello. Attention all passengers. The express is about to make the jump. Please be seated and hold on.
It looks like we're finally about to set off. There are countless gleaming memories out there waiting for us. Why don't we just leave it at that for now? Ah, that's right. As a small token of compensation for
Give
playing
us our
that
light
little
cone,
trick
go
on
ahead.
you with the empty light cone, I will gift you with some words.
Give me the second half,
They
please.
hold great significance to me. Life is akin to a winding labyrinth where memories serve as our sole companions.
Wow, I love that quote.
You'll remember these words dearly, won't you?
How does she know?
In the year 2158 of the Amber Era, the first year of the new epoch, the universe resumed its intended trajectory. The kindling of conspiracy smoldered in Penacony, the land of the dreams. Failing to erupt into a blaze, it instead flickered briefly on Klapoth's anvil, before vanishing in the blink of an eye. The dead and those fated to die remain in their eternal slumber, while the living find solace in deep sleep. All clamored in a cacophony of silence, and then went about their own ways. The cosmos emanated a vitality characteristic of a new era, all for the modest price of a brother and sister's mild grief. Babies are born as stars extinguish. The silver rail unfolds. The story of the Astral Express comes to a close, yet it also embarks anew. Time marches forward, heralding the arrival of a new chapter in the history of trailblazing expeditions.
Wow, are we really done? That's right, lead actor, babe. It's alright, it's okay. The way that I put my... Hello? Acheron. Secret
Countless
cutscene?
shooting stars streak the sky tonight. If you can pick the right one, it will carry your wish to thousands of distant worlds. You're feeling very relaxed now, aren't you?
Okay, she's gonna tell us.
So, then, it's time to tell you a little bedtime story. Well, let's start with a conclusion. The crew was defeated in the battle against Sunday. Everyone in Penacony failed, and no one survived.
Huh?
But don't panic. The truth, as horrifying as it may be, is not yet irreversible. There's still a glimmer of hope, and that's why I'm here.
Why am I actually so stupid? How many patches did the Lufau have in Bellabog? And I'm over here thinking it was gonna be over in 2.2.
Next, I'll use this empty light cone that carries all your memories to relive everything that happened before. And when this story reaches its end, I'm sure someone as clever as you will notice that. There's a major flaw in the story you have experienced. Yet, within that flaw lies a glimmer of hope.
The way that my heart is racing. I'm actually so scared right now.
Are you ready for it? Do you remember everything? When the clock turned back, the Express started a warp jump,
Yes.
sending you to a strange dream. You were bewildered back then, and then a Galaxy Ranger named Acheron showed you a way out.
Oh my god. I actually have chills. I'm so...
When you arrived at the Reverie Hotel, you met the doorman
Misha.
Misha and had a confrontation with Aventurine, an IPC representative. Thankfully, Acheron appeared again and helped you.
Yeah, there was just so much that wasn't clicking. There was so much that wasn't clicking. Like, what do you mean Aventurine just popped up? Like, what do you mean Aventurine just popped up out of nowhere? What do you mean that they got the general here, they got Jing Yuan here that fast? What do you mean Robin didn't show up? And then the Dream Master, he's not dead. So where's he? Oh my god.
After that, you saved Firefly
And then Sparkle with the
explored
buttons.
Penacony together.
Oh my
During the
god.
tour, you ran into Sparkle disguised as Sampo and accidentally entered a child.
I'm literally about to start crying. I'm so
I rescued both of you
shooken.
from death, but Firefly didn't return to reality. She
Mhm.
realized the truth and tried to involve you in her plan, but that resulted in an accidental death.
Like, my heart's actually
Even
racing.
more unsettling, you soon encountered another murder. The two cases of death prompted you to investigate the truth behind the sweet dream.
Yeah.
Despite your efforts to gather information about the two victims, you didn't make much progress. But you did learn about the watchmaker from Gallagher.
Yes. Okay, give me 1 second. I have to put my phone in charge. Like,
Meanwhile, Aventurine was secretly carrying out his scheme,
Right.
in which you were one of the pawns. In the midst of a fierce battle, Acheron revealed her true identity.
And then we
as
didn't
an
even take care of the
emanator
Stellaron.
Annihility.
I don't even know.
That strike foiled Aventurine's plan and opened a passage between the sweet dream and the original memory zone. Upon your arrival at Dreamflux Reef,
Okay, this is
you
all
learned the
still
truth
accurate.
that death was actually dormancy, as well as the truth about the dreamscape, the Stellaron, and the bellboy, Misha.
Mm-hmm.
You split up with Sunday and Robin, looking for a way to seal the Stellaron. However, it turned out that Sunday and the Dream Master had their own hidden agenda.
Right.
And you had to engage in an ultimate duel on the stage of the Charmony Festival. Finally, the story reached its conclusion. You emerged victorious.
Yeah, this
with
was
the
too sudden.
Triumphing over the Order, and Penacony embracing a bright and peaceful future.
Like, yeah, everything
This marks the end of the thrilling journey.
I'm so stupid. I literally called it. I was like,
I'm
this
sure
is
you've
too.
already noticed something unusual, haven't you?
Have
the
I?
major flaw, which contradicts all the known information, hides in this story. Little Misha.
Right, the
Or should I
watchmaker.
call him the Watchmaker? He's only a segment of memory in a dream bubble, but his ambition for the Trailblaze led him to leave the bubble and embark on a grand adventure in Penacony. While Misha is a rather special Memory Zone meme, and he was granted power by the Trailblaze, there's still one thing that he shouldn't be able to do. A life born in the Memory Zone could never manifest in reality. So, why did he appear
Oh
in
my
a
god,
Reverie
that's so
Hotel
true.
in reality? The answer is simple. He is the one fatal variable that contradicts all our known information. This means that you, who wholeheartedly believe in this memory, are still trapped in the dreamscape at this very moment.
Yeah, I was about to say, that means we're still in the dreamscape right now.
Wake up, sleepyhead. Break free from this eternal dream and return to the real world. We'll find our answers there.
A glimmer of hope.
The train is about to make the jump. 5, 4, 3, 2.
Are we about to redo the whole thing?
This way, darling.
Not another one.
Another one.
Thank you so much, Black Swan.
Finally, I can breathe a sigh of relief.
I understand you must be confused, and we'll do our best to shed light on the situation. However, before that, it's essential to know.
Okay.
This place is the rift between dream and reality. A place reserved only for those who have awakened from Enna's dream.
From
Do
Sunday
you
succeeded.
remember Sunday's ambitious plan? He intended to harness the power of the Stellaron, the collective will of over 100,000 Oak family members,
My heart's beating so
and the
fast.
desires of everyone in Penacony to usurp the harmony and restore the order.
He succeeded. And that dreamscape we were currently in was his dreamscape. Was Sunday's perfect this dreamscape where the IPC everyone went well, everyone's doing well, everyone is perfect, everyone's just chilling, everything just went way too perfect. Because Sunday succeeded. And even that asteroid place, like, the distress signal stopped because we're in the dreamscape where everything is perfect. HSR's writing,
Unfortunately, it didn't stop there. From the early days of our journey into Asdana,
Wow.
we were already affected by the Stellaron. That strange dreamscape where we met. Maybe it was a sign that your thoughts were beginning to drift away. I don't think the goal of the Order was to put everyone into a deep sleep. Quite the contrary. They used the Stellaron to catalyze the leakage of Asdana's memoria into the material world, allowing the dreamscape to blend with reality. And that included a lot of memoria from the Beyond the Sky Choir. As time came and went, the dreams eventually became indistinguishable from reality, and reality became an illusion. People think they are awake, but their spirits have long since stepped into the Temple of Order.
Okay, now my head's starting to
This is
hurt.
what makes Enna's dream so powerful. In this paradise governed by the Order, everyone indulges in their delightful dreams and lives happily ever after. I believe what you experienced in the sweet dream, except for that flaw, was real. Only in this way could you reach the destination, lifting the crisis in Penacony and embarking on your next trailblazing expedition. If it wasn't for Acheron's plan, we might have been trapped in this dream forever.
Fortunately, while the path of the Order governs all things, it can't affect the Nihility.
Right, she said that.
I came to realize this when the Dream Master tried to expel me at any cost.
This is also why you felt a sense of peculiarity when traveling with her. Well, I'm not as fortunate as she is. Even if I'm a memo keeper, I was still influenced by the power of the Order and fell into hallucinations. However, thanks to your memories, now we still have a chance to turn the tide.
It didn't
For
affect me
mortals,
fully.
even if they possess the great power of a path, they can't create a flawless world like gods do. That's why there was a flaw in your dream. In other words, once you have realized the world is not real, you'll have a chance to break free from the dream.
The flaw in your dream lies within Misha, who could have never appeared in reality. When I turned the pages of your memories, I realized that I was in an illusion too.
Now Sunday has usurped the power of the Harmonious Choir through the Charmony Festival. Asdana has thus fallen into Enna's dream, transforming everyone equally into the notes of the Aeon. Failure doesn't mean weakness. Only the strong can gather the will to resist the Order and try to break free. We still have a chance, though. To make it happen, please, Black Swan, guide us to those with a strong will.
All right, please come with me.
These people are...
They're the ones who accept Enna's dream and indulge in their happy illusions.
Where's Firefly? Robin?
Here we are.
It's Robin.
Finally, you've arrived.
Let me introduce you to Robin. She woke up from Enna's dream by her own will, and it's this tough lady who led us here with her song.
I woke up for the same reason as all of you. In the dream, I experienced something that could never occur in reality.
Are we going to lock it up in a cage? I want to see it fly freely in the sky.
It lived.
Without us, this bird would be too fragile to survive on its own. Do you want it to die?
In this world,
No,
in her dream, it lived.
Then let's take care of it together until it can return to the sky.
Huh?
Birds have wings because they're meant to fly. Even if they may crash on the ground one day.
Oh, Sunday's ideology
be
changed
trapped
in
in
her
a
dream.
birds belong to the sky.
And she knows he wouldn't
So
say that.
we should help them return there, right?
The illusion was so impossibly blissful that I realized it was just a dream.
Dang.
And this is our final hope. Enna's dream is founded upon the harmonious choir, namely everyone's shared wishes. It will only materialize once the aspirations of all beings in Penacony merge as one. At present, it has become impervious due to people's desire to remain slumbering within the dream. And in order to destroy it, we must make everyone in Penacony want to wake up.
Now comes the tricky part. How do we do it?
How? How do we do it? Where's Sparkle?
Humans yearning for sweet illusions borders on obsession, leading them to subconsciously resist the harsh reality. Therefore, I carefully selected a moment where he was completely unguarded, guiding him to uncover the truth himself to make him regain his consciousness.
Okay.
However, to wake up everyone in Penacony and get them to share the same determination, that would be nearly impossible.
Indeed. I'm afraid it's almost as difficult as resurrecting an Eon.
But we can't just stay here and do nothing.
What? Of course Dan Heng is out.
This is a critical moment for the whole universe. Who cares about some dumb number?
Thanks to Black Swan.
You're welcome. And thanks to the memo keepers in Penacony, too. I believe your partners have also awakened from their dreams.
This is the first step of our plan. With the assistance from the Garden of Recollection, those who possess a strong will, like you, will gradually awaken from the dream. These free wills are the discord that will sway Anna's dream.
However, awakening a mere handful of individuals is insignificant compared to the vast number of people immersed in the dream. We must find other ways to awaken the free will of millions of people within a short period of time.
If breaking through from the inside proves challenging, we can seek assistance from the outside. We've long been aware of a potential solution.
Which is?
Asdana is a galaxy known for its abundant memoria and the remarkable phenomenon known as synesthesia dreamscape. When people first enter this place, they often find themselves and others sharing a collective dream. At this very moment, there is only one dream encompassing the entire Asdana system.
So, you mean, if we can attract a large number of outsiders to this system, their free will would intertwine with this dream and shake it to its core?
However, those outsiders might
Right.
also succumb to the dream and become the foundation of the Order instead. The real challenge is, how can we gather a huge number of people as determined as you within a short period of time?
Looks like the Jade Abacus of Allying Oath will be the only solution.
No need for that.
Really?
Keep your once-in-a-lifetime treasure. We don't need to bother the Cienjo Alliance for such a tiny request. You want thousands of people with unwavering free will? That's easy.
Galaxy Rangers?
Just leave it to us Galaxy Rangers.
You can gather Galaxy Rangers?
Outsiders may see Galaxy Rangers as elusive and disconnected individuals, and actually, they're right. And that's why we have a tacit understanding.
How much time do I have left on this?
Do you know what it is, Acheron?
It's the relic I returned to you.
Exactly. Its owner must have told you that it's meaningless to anyone other than a Galaxy Ranger, and that it can only fulfill its
30 to
purpose
40
when
minutes.
returned to its rightful owner.
It's 3 a.m. Do I want to finish this?
It's a burial artifact, worthy only of a hero who has served the Galaxy Rangers with honor. When its light illuminates the universe, it means the fall of a hero. And in the direction it falls, countless meteors will streak across the sky. Those meteors are Galaxy Rangers, coming from all corners of the cosmos, driven by a shared purpose, without questioning the cause or counting the cost, because we abide by a common principle.
I mean, yeah, it literally woke me up.
Shooting
I was
stars at the
tired at
heart
one
only
point,
descend on the longest
and I knew I
night.
should have stopped.
And with them
I knew I should have stopped.
comes the dawn. We've stayed silent for far too long. Now, it's time to remind all the cowards, oppressors, and villains of the universe of our presence. I'll be the one to ignite the first spark.
Once the dreamscape is swayed,
Okay.
I'll complete the second step. I'll fine-tune the slumbering souls with the Song of the Harmony, interrupting them with the discord of Trailblaze, and guiding them towards reality. It's true that some people are born strong, and others are born weak. If the Trailblaze is the target of heroes, then the Harmony will guarantee that the strong help the weak. Only the people of Penacony themselves can be the saviors of their homeland. Their path of happiness should be forged by themselves. While I may not be a nameless, I'm willing to instill courage in all those who need it.
I love Robin.
This includes my brother as well. Anna's dream is too cruel for him and everyone else.
Your plan sounds well conceived, but still, it appears somewhat idealistic and romantic. The flaws rooted in human nature can't be eradicated overnight. Do you believe these efforts alone are enough to convince everyone to choose the right path?
I agree with you, Black Swan.
It has to. It's the only option we
the
have.
most critical aspect of this plan is not to convince everyone to choose the right path,
But to convince
inspire them to save themselves.
Oh, okay.
So, you're the key in the end, I assume?
The Harmonious Choir possesses the power of an emanator. To overcome it, you'll need the same level of power. The final step in destroying the sweet dream will be my responsibility.
That's a relief to hear.
Now that our roles are assigned, let's get to our battlefields and
Oh my
pose a
god,
grand
what?
finale.
May I have a moment alone with you? There's one more thing I need to explain to you.
Of course.
This grand festival is drawing to its close. This is the starting point for the ultimate stage of our journey. Just as it marked the beginning of all the stories in Penacony. Indeed. She was the first to discover the world beyond the shores of death, and shared this truth with all of us. There's something you should know. We were able to locate you within this boundless dream, and find the key to breaking free from the dream. All because of one person's unwavering dedication.
Fireflies?
Firefly. She awakened from the dream ahead of others, discovered the Express amidst the stars, and brought us valuable information about the remnants of the Order. She may have been aided by the script, and it came at a cost. As you know, Firefly is a stowaway who entered the dreamscape in a different way from ours. Without the dream pool in the hotel or assistance from the family, she can only awaken from this dream in one way. A real death.
Wait.
We mustn't fail her determination. I'm not implying that we must win this fight no matter what, but our resolve should match that of that courageous lady.
Agreed.
Are you ready?
I can't believe. So since the moment we set foot, since the moment we teleported, we warped to Penacony, it's all been a dream. Literally, that's what they're saying.
Very well. Now, please close your eyes.
Let's see.
How long has this rain been?
Oh wow, the hand.
If I remember correctly, it has lasted for decades, or even centuries. The unwavering determination of the Hunt followers persists even in death.
Wow.
But thankfully, we've guided those lost souls to their lives beyond. They were heroes in their time. And they won't be reduced to
Are we finally gonna
puppets
find out
of
who this
the
person
hand of
is?
death. You see, the shadows on the sea have vanished. Do you remember? He once said that the sky would clear when the regrets of the departed had faded away.
But it's still raining.
I know.
So, why is all this? Why did this rain choose me?
Because someone's regrets haven't been fulfilled, perhaps.
Choose me.
Mortals who walk the paths are like sailors on a vast ocean, leaving behind a trail that creates countless ripples of possibilities. These ripples last longer than the fleeting lifetimes of humans.
I love the philosophy in
And for
HSR.
some, their presence leaves such a strong mark that it's reflected in the waves. Sin-thirsters. The obsessions of the Pathstriders. They emerge from the depths of Ix, seeing themselves as masters of their own destiny, unknowingly repeating the actions of their past lives. They emerge from the nihility and head toward it, leading purposeless lives. However, these hollow phantoms, they have journeyed with me for such a long time.
Oh. So this is how it is. I'm already dead.
Yes.
Are you watching over me?
This is my duty as Acheron the Watcher.
Oh.
I'm guarding the path to the abyss of the nihility, guiding every soul reluctant to become one with it. Back to this side.
But if this is what the departed ones expected, should you try to change it?
I don't know. But someone once told me that when the inevitable moment came, he hoped that someone would stand at his grave and place a bouquet of flowers.
Mm-hmm.
Even if it doesn't make sense at all.
Some tasks have to be done, even if they are pointless. I have experienced that much already.
Oh. Wow, what a character she is.
And then close your eyes. I'll carry your wish with me and fulfill it. Only then will I be able to put an end to the final regret by the Dead Sea.
Will I ever see them again?
Yes, that is certain. Because it was you who told me about the Express, your 2 former companions. The expedition cut short by the swarm, your narrow escape from death, and your encounter with the Galaxy Rangers. And Penacony, the hometown to which you could never return.
Yeah. For countless times, I got rejected by the family and had to pass it by. But I knew that my companion was still there. Alone. Mikhail, are you still there?
Oh my god, what?
Take my hand and come with me. We will leave this place. You'll embark on a long, long journey, shrouded in darkness. But fear not, as a touch of red will be awaiting you at the end of the path. That's the color of existence. Follow it, and it'll guide you and illuminate the way out.
I want to rewatch all these scenes, like
You'll
in
eventually reunite in the warmth
chronological
of
order.
the sunlight.
Thank you.
May death be the end of your boundless dream, guiding you back to the waking world. Welcome to the horizon of existence. This place is one of the thousands of manifestations belonging to the sleeping and shapeless. And it's also an exit out of the nihility for the awake ones. Let's bid our final farewells here.
They are final. The Golden Dream is about to become restless in the long night that will follow. A fear that you may encounter countless setbacks and witness endless tragedies. Say farewells to Acheron.
Always distinguish between reality and imagination. All right, Gray?
How did she just pop in here?
Life is akin to a winding labyrinth.
May your schemes be forever concealed.
Wait.
Anna's dream is too cruel for him and everyone else.
To the imperfect tomorrow.
I still remember the question on the invitation letter. Why?
Why does life slumber? We don't know the answer yet, but we're about to awaken from this dream. Or perhaps such is the answer itself. Leave this place, return to where you belong, and awaken Penacony from this dream. As I said, our plan is not about convincing everyone to choose the right path, but about inspiring them to save themselves.
When they see a common threat.
So, when will people actively save themselves? The answer is when they are in desperate situations. Like a drowning individual in the deep sea. When one's body and mind bear immense pressure, agony, confusion, and despair will follow. I firmly believe that. The fragility of humankind often freezes them in their tracks. But in truly desperate situations, they will strive to save themselves. And now, Penacony has enough heroes to lead them forward. It's through this inherent, self-centered instinct that people exert their utmost effort, even when they know their struggle is fruitless. As absurd as it may seem, it's their resistance. As for now, it is time to guide them, not as a savior, but as a nameless among those mortals. In this way, you will reunite in the warmth of the sunlight. The rain is intensifying. Before we part ways,
what's gonna happen to her?
Please allow me to ask a few final questions. So far, you have forged unbreakable bonds with numerous individuals and entities in the Sweet Dream. Might I ask if you fear severing these bonds with your own hands? If there is a vast, lifelike dreamland that is virtually indistinguishable from reality, a realm without death, where everyone can attain the happiness and fulfillment they deserve, living blissfully ever after, I would ask, would you wish to stay?
You're asking the same question she asked.
Imagine if this splendid dream were fated to fall apart. Friends, family, strangers, followed by the gentle breeze, soaring birds, the stars, and ultimately yourself. Everyone, and every face they remember. The joy and the heartaches, the vows sealed and those left hanging. All will inevitably march towards a predetermined ending. If you had grasped the journey's finale right from its inception, I would ask, would you still embark on this journey?
I would blaze a trail without hesitation. I'm so happy with my answers the first time because I think this is exactly what I said the first time.
I'm glad. The answer itself doesn't matter. What matters is that you've made a decision. Listen, touch, and ponder. And therein lies the sensation. Cherish it, because that's what makes us exist. Such is the only answer humans can offer when facing the nihility. If the nihility represents the primal fear of life, rendering any lofty convictions insignificant under their imposing shadow, then behind this shadow, there must exist the most fervent source of light in the world. Just as every life that edges closer to death fervently approaches the end of the nihility, we must pursue that primordial light.
Now come to think that you exist in the nihility, and you watch over others to depart it. Such a task is absurd and meaningless.
Nevertheless, someone had to do it. As for the meaning you mentioned, even if it's a meaningless task, I've come this far, haven't I?
Even if the future you forge may not even belong to you.
It may not belong to me, but it definitely belongs to someone.
Wow. Did not think I was gonna love Acheron this much by the end of this story.
In that case, allow me to do something meaningless too. Please, tell me your name. Perhaps my existence will vanish in the next moment, and nobody will remember this conversation or your answer. But I believe that your name should be remembered. And this universe will remember it as well.
Come on. Please.
For me, some things are difficult to recall. Yet there are others that I find challenging to forget.
You know your name.
Such is memory.
You know your name.
A creation
for sure.
Of the past that blossoms into significance in the distant future. I remember that marks the start of my journey. The origin of the vibrant red hue in my life. And the most fervent element amidst every tempest. That's my name.
What?
Raiden Ozenmori. May. The Golden Dream is getting restless. In the coming long nights, I'm afraid you will face many setbacks and witness many tragedies. And in the end, you will only see in black and white. But please believe me, that in that monochrome world, there will be a glimpse of fleeting red. And when you make a choice, it will appear once more. What you must do is ponder its significance, then return to the waking world.
That's where we all find our answers.
Have you broken free from the dream of order?
We've done enough sleeping already. Let's show them a wake-up call.
Wow. That was crazy. That was actually crazy.
Music.
I'm gonna start crying.
There seems to be another kind of sound coming into the Order's symphony. Penacony first, and last disharmony.
I'll take the lead.
Oh my god, I'm literally crying. My eyes are burning. I don't know if it's because I'm tired or it's because I'm crying. Probably both. It's a mix of both. I love Robin so much.
Stay alert, and don't let his...
Those imprisoned in their dreams are awakening for freedom.
Disorderly noise! Robin, is that you singing?
It fucking is. It fucking is.
You have heard their cries. This is not the paradise they hoped for.
Even so, they don't know where they should be heading. That's why I had to become the lone star in the sky to guide them.
Even that star must hang in a perpetual night of solitude.
Stop, I love her so much.
The weakness of humanity cannot be redeemed by others.
I love it. Oh my god, I love this fight.
The future is full of pain. We won't escape from it.
You won't get away.
Have a noble soul. Don't be shackled by the past.
Thank you.
Never experienced solitude. How could we have embarked on different paths? Now, our final talk has concluded. All the work of creation has been completed. The inevitable day has arrived. The embryo of philosophy will reshape for us all of reality. If your paradise can save more people, sever my path with your hands.
And I will.
I swear on truth.
I'll take the lead.
Yes! I love her. His character writing is...
I command you to heed my summon.
I have a bad feeling about this.
I'm scared.
Spend freely.
It was not you who created all things.
He is playable. He better be playable.
Witness the will of the weak.
That sounded weird with the ult. Excuse me. He's only at 98%. I should have brought Acheron. Robin's gonna be the one to end it, bitch. And then it is Monday.
So, why does life slumber?
Because someday
Sparkle.
we will wake from our dreams.
The night is still too short.
The dream is over.
In the first year of the AE 2158,
Just throw me into
a
this.
fiery conspiracy erupted
Okay?
in the land of the dreams.
Just throw me into this.
It soon faded in chaos and destruction.
I can't.
Whispers carried the tale of those fateful 48 system hours, when a sun teetered on the precipice of collapse. A paradise stood on the brink of destruction.
I love Robin.
The world was poised to surrender to its new master. Amidst it all, a body decayed, a pack of vultures gathered, and a brother and sister were doomed for eternal separation. And so, an eon succumbed to slumber once
Is it
more.
not Aventurine?
Some celebrated this fall, while others mourned. Among the insignificant witnesses, mere specks in the vast tapestry of the universe. It was said that this time, the Eon met their demise dignity. As the cosmos bathed in the radiance
Really,
of
it's not?
pure dawn, a tempestuous storm brewed on the horizon. The chant of everything for the Amber Lord grew ever louder. Yet, no matter how one contemplated, time inexorably swings Klapot's colossal hammer in eternal cycles. The tale of the Astral Express
It does
reaches
kind of
both
sound like
its
Razor.
conclusion and a new beginning. Time marches forward, heralding the arrival of a new chapter in the history of trailblazing expeditions.
Brother, do you think the stars will fade away?
Where did that come all of a sudden?
I cannot wait to watch
The
Dish's
constellation
reaction
that looks like a bird,
to this part.
Torrent Eagles, looks a bit dim lately.
Canon.
It's the Torment Eagles. Don't worry, it's still there. It's just it's located in the inner ring of Penacony and can only be seen when spring and summer overlap. As for the question you asked, I think stars do die, just like people. But do you know, sister? No star actually belongs to the present. The light we see from them is from a long time ago. Even after the stars perish, their light will travel millions of light years, spanning countless years, to illuminate the night sky of another world. In our paradise, I believe there will be a star like that, shining with the same light. Its radiance will last forever, and its name will be happiness.
No, not just one star. We should have 2 stars. Or maybe even more.
Yeah, you're right.
It's a deal.
Wow, I love both their characters actually so much.
It's a deal then. This is our promise, and nothing will sway our ideals.
Yeah, you bet.
The music. Are being for real this time? Still don't know March 7th's name. Wow. Wow, 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 wow.
It's a pleasure to hear your voice again. Congratulations. You've become the biggest winner of this festival.
Venturing.
Are you calling just to poke fun at me?
No. I'm just impressed. Not only did you venture alone into Penacony and discover the truth of Dreamflux Reef, but you also managed to escape with the help of that Knight of Beauty. Remember the recording you received from your Trailblaze friend? It's now the most valuable chip in this game.
Recording.
However, this came at a high cost. Losing a cornerstone is a hefty price to pay. Diamond just called a meeting to discuss what to do with you.
Yeah, they lost the Aventurine
Just as I
one.
expected. So is Diamond planning to demote me or kick me out of the 10 Stonehearts?
Why don't you take a wild guess?
Well, alright. Then I'll guess. He's going to promote me to P46?
Alright. What will you wager?
Are we talking about a real bet here? I don't want to wager anything just to escape your clutches. But if it's just a friendly bet, I'll put on the line what I did when we first met. I'll bet my life, ma'am.
Interesting. But since it's Diamond's call,
Who the fuck
no
is
one can predict
Diamond?
the outcome. I'm on my way to Penacony. Once everyone is settled, we'll return to Pier Point for the final showdown.
Sounds like I'll be out of the action for a while. Finally, a chance to kick back and relax.
Yeah. Leave everything to me and Topaz, child. Thanks to you, as soon as the Jade Stone was delivered to the family's compound, we finished up our preparations. The seeds we planted have taken root. Soon, it'll be time to reap the rewards.
What the fuck is the IPC planning?
Let's wrap it up for now. Looks like I've got a visitor here.
Us? Not us.
Oh.
Boot Hill.
So many surprises today. Didn't expect a Galaxy Ranger and wanted criminal to show up here. One who managed to take out 2 IPC members under the noses of our fleet. Do you understand what that means?
Screw wubba boo, I just put him to sleep. Don't try to intimidate me with that nonsense. Besides, I've taken down more IPC lackeys than the residual value you squeezed. And I don't mind adding a few more zeros to my wanted poster. I have a question for you. Be honest, or I don't mind putting a bullet into your head.
Oh.
Tell me, where is Oswaldo Snyder?
Who? Wait. Huh? What? Oh. Hmm. Well, amazing story. I loved every bit of it. It's 4 o'clock in the morning. I gotta go. I gotta go. Thank you for watching. You stayed till the end. Story got me emotional, as it usually does.